Minister of National Security Edmund Dillon says the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is properly equipped to prevent and solve kidnappings. He was responding to a question posed by Opposition Senator Wade Mark during today's sitting of the Upper House.
The Commissioner of Police has informed me that the Anti-Kidnapping Squad, the Cybersecurity Unit, the Task Force, the Criminal Investigation Department, working together with the Strategic Services Agency, is prepared to treat with issues pertaining to kidnapping in Trinidad and Tobago.
The question arose after San Fernando businessman Gregory Lang was snatched outside his Vistabella Bakery Puff and Stuff in the early hours on Thursday. A ransom of $270,000 is being asked for Lang's return. Police say they traced the call for the ransom from the Betham area. Investigators have so far impounded a Mercedes-Benz owned by Lang. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley says he is shaken by Wednesday's gruesome double murder in Arima. This as he announced in today's post-cabinet briefing that the cabinet has decided to hire 16 new crime scene investigators. Dr. Rowley explained that there were only 15 CSIs currently and there are too many crime scenes for them to manage.
One of the decisions we took to the cabinet is to hire 60 more crime scene investigators. That money could have gone for something else. But given the level of criminal conduct and the demand for crime scene investigators, we can't rely on the 15 that we have because they are not sufficient. There are too many crime scenes. So we provided the crime scene investigators. And the question asked in the cabinet today by me, I trust that by doing so, we'll get more investigations that are successful, that we get a better return.
Now for the weather forecast.
The afternoon showers should settle after dark as the day cools. The wet and thundery weather linked to the active tropical wave passing through the eastern Caribbean Sea moves into the Dominican Republic through Friday. Meanwhile, there's yet another tropical wave out in the Atlantic that should begin to enter the eastern Caribbean this weekend. But before then, there's a lot of Saharan dust around, so you could be seeing some dusty air coming across both Trinidad and Tobago through Friday. It's been a warm 32 degrees Celsius in Trinidad and 30 degrees Celsius in Tobago today. Look for a cool night, especially in those sheltered valleys, possibly no lower than 24 degrees Celsius. Mainly fair but hazy day expected through Friday. For mariners heading out, look for easterly winds of 10 to 15 knots with smooth conditions through the Gulf of Paria below 1 meter and getting up to 2 meters further out in the Atlantic with east northeasterly swells of 8 seconds. That's the latest weather, and I am meteorologist Ian Wallace.
That was your CNews update. I am Karen Kozier Phillip.